In the last 15 minutes, Zimbabwe SOCs 16,000 striking nurses in the last hour. Federal Govt SOCs striking nurses in the last 4 hours. Zimbabwe fires thousands of striking nurses. Full text. Govt starts recruiting replacement nurses. Zimbabwe sacks thousands of nurses on strike for better pay in the last 6 hours. Zimbabwe fires thousands of strike nurses in the last 8 hours. Zimbabwe sacks thousands of striking nurses. Zimbabwe's vice president fires 16,000 striking nurses. Earlier today, nurses respond to Chiwenga, "Nothing has changed. Strike will continue." Zimbabwe Govt fires all striking nurses. Zimbabwean government sacks striking nurses. Govt fires striking nurses. Govt fires all striking nurses. Yesterday, Zimbabwe Govt appeals to striking nurses to return to work. Zimbabwe Govt fires 16,000 striking nurses. Zimbabwe government fires striking nurses. Chiwenga fires all striking nurses. Breaking. Govt dismisses striking nurses. Paranyatwa begs nurses to return to work, threatens those who don't. Zimbabwe Govt urges nurses to end strike. Zimbabwe patients fight striking nurses. Nurses strike triggers health crisis in the last 7 days. Patients fight striking nurses. Govt urges nurses to end strike. Nurses at Govt hospitals strike. Breaking. Govt addresses striking nurses. Concerns thousands of patients stranded as Zimbabwe nurses go on strike. Zimbabwe nurses go on strike over allowances. Nurses embark on countrywide strike. Zimbabwe nurses call nationwide strike, blast dishonest government. Nurses go on strike again, said Govt reneged on earlier agreement. Snubbed nurses threatened to strike again in the last month. Zimbabwe fake nurses dupe job seekers. Nurses call off strike. Doctors define nurses return to work. Doctors continue strike.